Welcome back to another episode of FA's World. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We are doing the Raw review episode. Raw kicked off with John Cena. He cut a promo in the ring that was cut off by none other than CM Punk. It is now time for the Summer of Punk. Punk cuts a promo and challenges John Cena to a world title match tonight. John Cena says, "Let's do it," but not tonight. He challenges him to a match at Night of Champions. Um, Seth Rollins' music hits, and his entire stable and him stop at the ring at the top of the entrance ramp and just show the Money in the Bank briefcase. And then this segment ends, and we get the first match of the night: Chad Gable versus AJ Styles. Great back and forth action between these two guys. You can see Chad Gable is banged up. He worked two matches this past weekend at Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. The winner of this match was AJ Styles. After this, backstage, we saw a backstage segment between Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez prior to their Queen of the Ring qualifying match. So up next, Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley versus Kairi Sane in the Queen of the Ring qualifying match. Great fatal four-way matchup between all of these women. You can tell the crowd is really behind Rhea Ripley. I'm sure a lot of people probably thought she was going to be the winner here, but the winner, none other than Roxanne Perez, the new up-and-coming superstar in WWE. And then backstage, we see Nikki Bella uh, talking to a few women backstage, notably Io Sky. And then she walks off after that. Then back to the ring, we have Becky Lynch. She cuts a promo and calls out Lyra Valkyria. Lyra makes her way out as her music hits. However, Becky gets attacked from behind by Bailey, the returning Bailey. Um, and then Becky hits her high tail and runs through the crowd. After this segment, R-Truth comes out from the crowd and he cuts one hell of a promo, cuts his dreads off, and says that he is now going by Ron Killings in WWE. After this, backstage, we have Dirty Dom, Finn, and JD walk up to him. We have a promo that Roxanne walks in on, followed by Liv and Raquel. A lot of tension between those two women, and then Raquel would end up walking off, and then Dom ends up leaving as well. Um, Getting ready for his match for the King of the Ring tournament. Prior to that match, you do have Seth Rollins backstage hyping up Braun Breaker with the stable. But back to the ring, we have Penta versus Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn in the King of the Ring tournament. Great fatal four-way action between all these guys. However, the winner of this match, by surprise, was Sami Zayn. LA Knight did come out and attack Braun Breaker right prior to the match ending. And then backstage, AJ Styles cut a promo. After that, the New Day is seen with Grayson Waller. Waller ends up walking off, and then the New Day would cut a promo regarding the tag team division. Back to the ring, we have Nikki Bella who comes out. She cuts a promo, who is cut off by Liv Morgan because Liv was upset that Nikki did not mention her name when she started listing the women in the locker room and the up and coming women. These women would go back and forth. Liv would eventually hit Nikki Bella with the Oblivion to end this segment. And then we are geared towards the main event, the world title match, Jey Uso versus Gunther. Great back and forth action. I for sure did not think Jey Uso's title reign was going to end here, but we have a winner and new champion, Gunther. Gunther is now on his second reign, and he has spent pretty much most of his time in WWE as champion. So we shall see what's next and what's in store for Gunther's second reign here in WWE, and when will Seth Rollins cash that briefcase in. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button down below. I'll hit y'all with the preview of SmackDown later on this week, and just remember, this is FA's World, and you're just living in it.